Hello, welcome back to Funtime Crafts 24/7. This is a project share video, and what I'm sharing with you today is this wonderful Tonic Studios storage cabinet that I put together and decorated. Let me show you the box what the project was. Basically, it was this MDF storage project kit. It's this one right here, number 4554E. I got this actually on a clearance sale at the end of last year, like December, beginning of this year, January, for about $16. I picked up a few of them because I thought that was like a really good deal. This is about 13.5 inches tall, about 5 inches deep, and approximately 12 inches-ish wide. That's a rough estimate. And it's really nice. It's got 8 drawers that are made out of chipboard. This is actually the construction of the base unit is made out of like a 1/4-inch MDF. Let me show you what the pieces look like in the Tonic Studios kit. They are like this. They come like this, like bare MDF. They're pretty thick. In all the different pieces, and so basically the base unit, it has a top, a middle section, and a bottom. You do not have to put the top or the bottom on, but I ended up gluing all the pieces together because initially you can actually make 3 different pieces. This could be a shelf, the top portion can be. The bottom portion can be a shelf as well, and then you have the middle unit, which is your storage holder compartment. And you don't even have to use the boxes. You could actually just leave it like this as just a shelf storage unit to put things in. I chose to decorate up the drawers. I really like how this looks with the drawers, and the fact that you can store things in it and then pull them out and use them wherever and then put them back in there. I think it actually turned out really pretty nifty with the drawers. So, and it was just fun decorating them too. More places to put that gorgeous Anna Griffin Carte Noire paper. That was my primary goal. I wanted it to be Carte Noire, the Anna Griffin Carte Noire paper, because it is absolutely gorgeous. I just love the paper collection, and so thought that this was a great use of that paper. But yeah, so it comes in these type of pieces. But let me show you what the other. And yeah, the little project, it shipped like this. It's a little bit heavy, but it just came in this small box in a bazillion pieces. And so then you get layering pieces. How I ended up being able to map these, you get these like chipboard, cardboard style layering pieces that you trace onto your paper, and then you glue the paper onto here, or you could actually just glue that directly to here. I wanted the sturdiness of it, and so I went ahead and glued my pieces to the chipboard, and then glued these to the MDF, and then I initially painted the entire thing white gesso, then white apple barrel paint, then edged it all in pink, and then glued all the pieces down on the chipboard, and glued those chipboard pieces down, and then I edged it all in black, as you can see here. I then edged it all in black, and then I went over all the black. I went over all the edges with sandpaper, and then I went over those with some Art Alchemy metallic wax. In Art Alchemy, this here, in rose gold, is what I went over it all in, and I thought it actually came out. The drawers now, I just painted these with some black chalk paint, stamped them with a Anna Griffin stamp, and I believe it was the lovely floral. It's the lovely floral stamp set is the one I used. Lovely floral stamp set. These are vintage stamp sets from Anna Griffin. I got these off of eBay, and just stamped the sides in some redesign, Prima redesign ink. Let me see. and these, I put everything, I actually did this video and then it wouldn't upload, it had issues, so I had to redo it, so I had everything put away. I was like, whoops. So it's this ink right here, and this stuff is really nice. It's got a magnetic lid, it's got a cover for the stamp pad, and it stamps nice and crisp. And then on the chalk paint, it dried really fast. And then after I stamped it, I edged it with that same metallic wax. And that metallic wax, the Art Alchemy metallic wax, it dries really nice. It doesn't rub off. I even did all the metallic and the knobs, the metallic embellishments, I did with the same. They were like a dark brown bronzy color, and I just went over all of them with the metallic wax, added a couple jewels, added the knobs in the center here and there, and then hot glued these on. Used my 125 watt hot glue gun with some Gorilla Glue, and that worked really nice to adhere these on. Lined their drawers with some more Anna Griffin paper, but I didn't do anything else other than paint the inside of the drawers with the black chalk paint, and then just put a layer on the bottom, and thought that came out really good. Now to adhere this panel on the front, this is technically the front of the drawer because it has this little pull slide, but I wanted to actually put these embellishments on the front, so I just cut a layering piece for it, and then Mod Podged this on the front, and then edged it with some metallic wax, and then glued these on the front of it, and thought that actually came out really, really fun and really nice. All the rest of that, I just Mod Podged the drawers, and the reason I did that was because I ran out of my multi-matte media, my Tim Holtz multi-matte media. I ended up finishing it up on the outside, and that's why this looks nice and matte, and you can see that really well. I wanted to use that because it doesn't have a sheen, and it allows you to actually see the paper much better, the image much better. The gloss on this, it kind of gets, depending on the light, it gets lost in translation. You just see a sheen on it instead of the actual pattern. That's why I like the matte. But it still came out really nice, even though I had to do the drawers with the Mod Podge. I think it still looks really, really cool. So these I got off of Amazon. Let's see, these here, that metallic and the knobs, and those I got off of Amazon. The trim is from Amazon. The molds, that decoration on the top up there, this here is made out of some paper clay with a redesign mold. It is the paper clay I used. This is the first time I used it, and it actually worked out really well for me. The creative paper clay, the black with a white horse on it, really nice. I'm just storing it in the Ziploc bag, so it, the air can't get to it and dry out. I used a royalty redesign mold, as well as the glorious garland. That one there, and then this one here. And then I used some tight bond adhesive to adhere it down. Painted it black, went over it lightly with a dry brush and white, and then went over it with a brush with the there again, the rose gold metallic wax. Also over all the trim, all the edges and all the trim are done in the same metallic wax. So this one here is from the Glorious Garland. It's that one. And then the ones on the side here, that's what those look like. Really fun, really nice. Didn't do anything down here, just painted that chalk paint, distressed it with the wax, the trim around the edges, distressed the edges, painted, this is black chalk paint, and then I sanded it, and then to get the pink to come through, and then edged it there again in the rose gold. Same with this, did the same as I did on the front, but I added gems to this one, the side ones, and then just one gem in the middle that was cut out of the trim. I cut it out of this and then added it, art glitter glued it. This is all hot glued, like I said. This is tight bond adhesive. This is hot glued. These are hot glued. Even did the back up. it just edged it. I didn't do too much on the back, just added that Carte Noire, Anna Griffin Carte Noire paper, and did the edges in the chalk paint, and then the metallic wax, just to give it a little something something, so it wasn't just totally plain. And so then that's the other side there. Really fun, really nice. But all Carte Noire papers came out really lovely. I just love it. I absolutely love it. I really like how the design came out. I love the drawers. I love when you pull it out, you get the decoration. I love the contrast of the white on the inside. I think that just really amazing. Totally awesome. And then it's actually two different. So I have that style of paper, and then this one has this style, which is really fun. And that's what's on the back. And thought that just really made it really fun to use more than one design of the paper. And I love these stamps, these Anna Griffin stamps. Those are so fun. It was fun to use on this project, and I think it just came out super swell. I was pretty excited. It took me a little bit to figure out how to get to the finish line on it. I started it, did a long pause on it because I got right to the middle of it and wasn't sure how to reach the goal, and then finally figured that out about a couple weeks ago, and then just headed for the goal line and finished it up today, and think it just came out super cool. Really neat. I'm really thrilled with how it came out. Yeah, like I said, I think it's really lovely. Let me know what you guys think of this down in the comment, and if you've actually tried putting one of these Tonic Studios MDF storage cabinets together. They're a lot of fun. They're fairly easy to put together, and yeah, I really like it, and they're sturdy. Once you get them all glued together, they're super stout, super sturdy. And then the Titebond adhesive, this was put together half with Titebond and half with the Gorilla Glue. Like, all the things that I could like put together and they would hold together by themselves, I Titebonded. Anything that was precarious, I hot glued it with the Gorilla Glue. And the adhesive that I used is this right here, is this Titebond Quick and Thick, and this stuff is quick and thick, really thick, but like this, I laid it on its back to apply these, and so on the back of this mold here, when I peeled it out, so I just filled the mold with the paper clay, and got it all nice and smooth on the back and within the mold, and peeled it out, gently peeled it out of the mold while it was still wet, put the Titebond on it, and then just laid it on there, and then 10 minutes later it was dry. And not the mold, but the glue, it had adhered it to this item, even though it was still wet. I mean, it worked that good. It's really nice stuff. So, and that's how quickly it worked with the MDF. So, yeah, it's a really nice glue. I like it. It worked well for me. Yeah, really happy with how it turned out. I keep moving the camera and turning it just to try to give you a better view of the whole thing and what it looks like, and that sort of thing. You know, just so you can see all the different aspects of it, all the different pieces, and just how fun it actually is. It's a really fun, and I did all the drawers all ended up painted, metallic waxed, you know, distressed, and decorated. So yeah, and and this is this one here. So metallic waxed those fun little metallic pieces there. These, and then I hot glued this knob to that metallic piece, and then hot glued them both to the drawer, and thought that just came out really fun, really vintagey. I was going for a Victorian vintage vibe, and I think that this really incorporates that idea. I really like how it came out. It's so pretty, and I made it as a gift, and I think the person I'm giving it to, I think they'll really like it. I think they will. I hope they do, because they love the paper just as much as I do, and so hopefully it'll be right up their alley. So that's it. That's the project. That's the project share. No cards today, but this is hopefully you enjoyed this share, and yeah, you had fun seeing it. And let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me know if you've put one together. And yeah, hope you guys are having a good summer. Really appreciate you hanging out. And until next time, happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.